Praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Kodash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect pushing this word in truth and in sincerity, with hope of receiving mercy of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahawashi. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father, Yahawashi is the name of His only begotten Son. You so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the Israelites according to the prophecies that are written in the Scriptures. I want to make it known that the RFID microchip is the charagma written about in Revelation 13 verse 16 on down. The MOTB. The miracle jug is the precursor to the charagma. Yahawashi, whom the world ignorantly called Jesus, is about to make his return upon the earth to deliver his elect and to pour out judgment, as it is written. So I want to go straight into this lesson dealing with sedition, y'all, and what's going to be one of the main cause of sedition in these last days, yo. So let's jump straight into it. This is 2 Ezra 15 verse 1. Speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imagination against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that spake against thee, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. And that's straight to the point. Because to the world, what we're out there doing, preaching, declaring the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi to you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, it look foolish in your eyes. As it is written in Corinthians, say, the preaching of the cross is foolishness unto them which believe not, because they don't understand the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi and what's the Lord's will in these last days, because the Lord said by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe, because we are warning them, as it is written in Ezekiel 33, but they will not hearken, yo. That's why Jeremiah said, note it in a book. Now Isaiah, Salakia, it is written in Isaiah 30 verse 8 and down. The scripture tell you about the mindset of Israel, yo. Matter of fact, let's go there and come back here. This is Isaiah 30 verse 8. Now go, write it before them in a table, and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come, forever and ever, that this is a rebellious people, lying children, children that will not hear the law of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceit. And this is the mindset of you right now. That's what the Lord said we're not supposed to make the incredulity of them trouble us, yo. Those who laugh and mock at what we're doing, yo. Because we're supposed to warn, because the evil days is upon you, yo. So it says, get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. Wherefore thus said the Holy One of Israel, because ye have despised this word, and trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking coming suddenly at an instant, just as it is written in Isaiah 2 Ezra 6, says, suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and the full storehouses shall be found empty. These things you no look for, yo. Them will come upon you unaware, unprepared, yo. And that is exactly how Esau want have you. Because him already cast out that net, yo, that trap. And these are the things that we're declaring in your ears. So the scripture says, therefore this iniquity shall be to you a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking coming suddenly at an instant. And he shall break it as a breaking of the potter's vessel, that it breaketh in pieces. He shall not spare, so that there shall not be found in the bursting of it a shred to take fire from the hearth, or to take water withal out of the pit. So going back to 2 Ezra 15, I want to say verse 5. The scripture says, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction, yo. And we are going to zoom in on famine, because this is going to be the main catalyst behind this coming civil unrest, yo. Sedition, uprising of the people against authority, yo. So, let's go into it.
This is Dabu 7. We've got some major friction here in terms of Russia's front lines, and this goes beyond Ukraine at this point. We have Lithuania refusing to let certain goods pass through their country to get into this Kaliningrad area. This is a small region, if you're unaware. 7. We've got some major friction here in terms of Russia's front lines, and this goes beyond Ukraine at this point. We have Lithuania refusing to let certain goods pass through their country to get into this Kaliningrad area. This is a small region, if you're unaware, that Russia controls. See right here, it's right here, just outside of Lithuania and Poland, sandwiched in between the two. They do have access through water from Russia to get down through here, and air, obviously. And Russia's got Belarus here, but apparently Latvia, Lithuania, causing problems, and Russia's basically saying that we're going to start to cut things off then. Things are going to go downhill. And this is a clip right here of the individuals inside one of these stores in Kaliningrad rushing to get goods, filling up their carts, a little bit of panic setting in for the roughly 1 million people in this region. See again here, just any and all items. It's not anything specifically, but mostly your survival goods getting cleared out quickly. And they're saying, in terms of the things that are blocked, that top of the list is construction materials, metals, coal, and advanced technology, as it says right there. Those are the things that they're blocking. And Russia's not too happy, so this could become another war front if they keep poking the bear, so to speak, here with Lithuania. So they are on the front lines. This is the link. I'm going to break this down further on the live stream. Make sure to join me. I cover this censorship free.
Welcome to Gravitas. I'm Palki Sharma Upadhyay. Let's get started. 75 basis point increase is an unusually large one.
Let me read the title. It says, Strong Fears of Recession. U.S. Fed hikes interest rate. So let's play.
Our focus tonight is on the state of the economy. That one thing that affects all of us, no matter which part of the world you're watching us from, bound to hit your household. In America, inflation...
Stop it. Let's just shall take a look at the economy. So let's go to the scripts, And then we'll just go back to this. This is Ecclesiastes 12 verse 1. It says, Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. And if you can't see the evil days are upon us, verse 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble. And they are trembling right now, Because the keepers of the house are those that watch out for the state of the economy. So let's continue. Alright. Says in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they Salakia. I don't like that.